Make in India, make for the world. Namaskar, I am Vishal Baristo from Bengaluru. The echoes of New India can be heard across the oceans because this is Self-Reliant India and you are watching our special show, Aero India.
The 15th edition of Asia's biggest aerospace and defense exhibition, Aero India 2025, showcasing India's aerial prowess and indigenous cutting-edge innovations alongside state-of-the-art products of global aerospace companies. The 5-day event witnesses the participation of industry leaders, scientists, defense sector experts, startups, academia, and other stakeholders from all across the globe. India's Defence Minister Rajnath Singh said that this grand event would play a crucial role in co-production and co-development of defence equipment with like-minded countries.
We forge our relationship beyond buyer and seller relationship to the level of industrial collaboration. We may have research and development or production collaboration. We have many successful examples of co-production and co-development with the like-minded countries.
अच्छा लग रहा है कि आईडेक्स के काफ़ी जो विनर्स हैं उन्होंने अच्छी ऐसी टेक्नोलॉजी डेवलप करी हैं जो एक्सेप्टेंस पा रही हैं हमारे आर्म फोर्स के अंदर एंड दे आर ऑन वेरी अपबीट मूड दे वांट टू इम्प्रूव फर्दर एंड फर्दर एंड आई आल्सो सॉ दैट देयर आर डुअल यूज सम टेक्नोलॉजी विच हैज़ बीन डेवलप्ड स्पेसिफिकली कीपिंग आर्म फोर्स इन माइंड आर फाइंडिंग यूज इन द सिविलियन. Just now I saw the robot. He says that robot can be used for removing the foreign objects in the airfield, which certainly can be found in the civilian users.
I'm inside the India Pavilion at the Aero India show, and this is the finest example of Make in India, Make for the World. Sir, first of all, this pavilion, as the Defence Minister said, is the example of India's strength.
Yes, it's basically Ministry of Defence effort to give an opportunity to all the Indian companies, big corporates, MSMEs, startups, to showcase their technologies or innovations they have carried out in the last few years. And this is the single roof platform which has been given to them to showcase their efforts to the whole world.
So when we talk about India's strength, which we are showcasing to the world, 130 products have been put on display. So can you please specify, because I can say this is advanced medium combat aircraft. So what all has been put on display?
Yeah, in India Pavilion we try to focus to ensure that all kind of technologies which have been developed in various domains, whether it is naval aviation, army aviation, or these startups, we try to cover the entire gamut of the Indian ecosystem. And the finest example where India is really taking strides in the self-reliance is the fighter jets, where we have now Tejas and the upgraded version of this. And now the AMCA, which is behind us, it is under development by our Aeronautical Development Agency.
After Tejas, what is so special about this AMCA?
AMCA is a different class of aircraft. It's a 5th generation stealth fighter. So fifth generation stealth fighter is basically, it has got lot of fifth generation and advanced technologies. It has got a very high-end sensors. Then it has got a materials which can use for the stealth purpose. Also, one of the key thing is it has got a artificial intelligence powered electronic pilot. So this, because of this artificial intelligence powered electronic pilot, this is going to be a force multiplier and than any contemporary fifth generation aircraft in the world.
China wants to dominate in the field of expendable engines, and here in the India assembly I have this 550i, the startup which has been awarded for making this, and I have with me Vishal Markande. Let's talk to him and find out how the startups of India are ready to break the dominance of China. So what is so special about this engine?
Well, the special thing about the engine is that it is fully indigenous and we'll manage to live up to the challenge, and we are very confident that the multiple iterations and variations of this engine we will be producing and supplying it to our armed forces and helping them develop more indigenous or better indigenous self-reliant capabilities of weapons and weapon systems and weapon delivery systems.
Okay, tell me one thing, how much foreign currency would India save if you are start manufacturing here?
Well, a ballpark figure for LSA engines, if you see globally, is close to about $3 billion. In India, we are expecting that over the next 3 to 5 years, the market will be at least 10% of that, which is close to about $300 million is what we can end up saving if we are able to utilize these engines on the systems that the armed forces require.
India does not believe in transactional relationships but in mutual capacity building. With these words, the Defence Minister of India, Rajnath Singh, invited the friendly countries to co-develop and co-produce advanced systems in India. I have with me the Under Secretary for Defence from Italy. Let's talk to him and find out. Welcome to India.
Thank you.
You've just finished the Defence Ministers conclave. Now, when we talk about India and Italy, what do you have to say, especially about the defence cooperation between the two countries?
We recently renewed the defense cooperation agreement among our Minister of Defense, and most important, the joint action plan signed by Prime Minister Meloni and Prime Minister Modi, which has specific focus on defense, collaboration and cooperation. So as you see, we are in a path of strengthening the cooperation among the two countries from a defense perspective and involving our industries. The occasion to be here in Aero India, and I want to take the occasion also to congratulate the government of India for the excellent exhibition. It was a great opportunity to talk with my colleague, with the Minister Singh, with the Deputy Minister Seth and the Procurement Secretary on the opportunity that we have with local companies, industries in defense in the different fields from the land, maritime, cyber and space.
Now, when we talk about Aero, the idea has been always talking about the self-reliance of the country. So what do you have to say on when the defense sector is there in the Aero India show?
Our approach is to cooperate with countries like India to enhance the possibility for India to, in light of the Make in India, Self-Reliance India policy, we want to support this policy, so we are open to discuss with the Indian government in having the opportunity to have co-production and to transfer know-how and transfer technology to the country. So this is the way Italy operates with friends and ally countries like India. This exhibition was an occasion also to see the progress and the modernization process that has been take place in the last, I would say, years here in India, with the involvement of a large part of the country which are in the region, in the Indo-Pacific, not only in the Pacific, also some African country from Europe, with the aim of a work for peace and stability in the region, and we're glad to be part of this exhibition with our companies and with the political delegation, and I see this is another step forward, our partnership and our cooperation, and with the bless of the Prime Minister Modi, Prime Minister Malone, which have met several occasions, and the last October they signed the action plan. So we have all the ingredients to step forward, to move forward in our partnership.
So there you heard the Undersecretary for Defence in Italy. Both countries appear to be on the same page. At Aero India, I am here at the tarmac, and every country has displayed its best. Behind me you can see the Russian beauty, the Sukhoi 57. It's a 5th generation aircraft. There's a lot of excitement amongst the people here. You can see they're taking pictures of this aircraft. Let's talk to some of them and find out what is so exciting about this aircraft.
Well, this is a Sukhoi 57 5th gen, and it's from Russia. And they are here to sell this to India maybe. So yeah, I'm excited to see this.
This is the very first time we are seeing both Sukhoi 57 and also F-35, because one is from Russia, one is from USA, so there is always that clash between those two countries. So it is currently very exciting to see both, and my daughter is very excited to see all the new aircraft. This is our very first air show.
Do you like it?
Yes.
It has 6 radars in total, so it can look around 360 degrees, and it's maybe one of the best aircraft in the world at the moment.
Well, absolutely. And did you see it flying also?
Oh, for sure, yeah. I saw the first prototype in 2011 in Moscow, and I'm here the whole week, so it's great to see it again.
From Sukhoi 57, I'm here towards the American beauty. It is called F-35 Lightning II, and there you can see a lot of people. They are taking pictures here. Let's talk to some of them. What makes you come here and take pictures with this?
The excitement that India is heading towards, and the defense sector with our leadership of Prime Minister Modi, right? We are heading in the right direction, and we are so excited. From last 20 years, I have been visiting the Aero India shows, and from my childhood, I'm really excited to see all this. And from F-30 to the latest one, the most modern aircraft in the avionics today, what we see here, this is amazing to watch.
This is very amazing. I'm just speechless. I have no words actually. This is a great display of what India's air power is. So I'm very proud to be proud to be an Indian actually. I'm very happy. Yeah, very happy to be here.
So at the Aero India, I am here at the stall of the Swedish aircraft, and I have with me Group Captain Rituraj, who is retired from Indian Air Force. Group Captain Tyagi, what's so special about this aircraft?
This aircraft, what you can say is that it's the most modern aircraft in the world today, right? And we believe the avionics system and the electronic warfare system, which is the whole essence of any fighter aircraft today, right? As far as the fighting capability is concerned, and the networking capabilities of it are unique in feature. And the more importantly, that along with the armament and other things which it can carry, it's the question of that how to be ready for the future, right? How to be ready for the unknown, because the way the things are increasing, the way the threats are increasing, the way that you need to harness the computing power of your whole data, right? That is what the essence of this aircraft is, a totally net-centric capable aircraft, and which can do almost continuous upgrade of itself in the system, whether software or hardware, so that to stay relevant in long time in future.
From technology development to original equipment manufacturing, OEM, the Indian companies are coming in a big way, followed by the MSMEs and the startups. The Aero India has to offer a lot, not only for the Indian companies, not only for the Indian viewers, but also for the world. And that is why we say, make in India, make for the world. At the Aero India show, I am here at Manthan, and we are talking about redefining innovation through excellence. And I have with me some young IDEX winners. Isha, first of all, the whole idea is to attract young minds for so that they come forward. and they have understanding for defense. So what made you come to this place?
IDEX has given us a very great platform to connect with the industry, to understand the requirements of defense, help us with some resources, connecting with mentors. So this has been really great, and this I think has been a very great encouraging point also for all of us to join the industry and work.
And I also have with me Dr. Srimati. It's quite an interesting name. What are you building?
Yes, we are building deployers. Basically, it's for satellites because we built about 27 space missions, 5 of which are orbital satellites which were launched by ISRO. And even the deployer that actually won the IDEX challenge, one of it, we are supposed to build five categories, and one of which has already been validated in the SSLV D3 in August 2024. So super excited that we are going to be building enhanced and sustainable deployers, because deployers are always considered to be heavy in mass.
A defense testing portal has been unveiled by the Defense Minister of India, and this is to promote the testing facility for the MSMEs and startups. To talk more about that, I have with me the DG of Director General Quality Assurance. Let's talk to him and find out. Sir, tell us about the tests that this portal offers, and what other facilities does this portal offer?
Yeah, this test portal will be offering all kinds of tests available in the country in one click of the button in one website. Suppose if a manufacturer wanted to find out particular test he needs to do it, he can go to the portal and search for the particular test, and that he can immediately get the number of labs in the country anywhere which is doing that particular test will come up. So hence he will be able to identify which lab is nearest to him, and he can go there and he can just book his testing, and then he can get it tested from there without any hassles.
How many tests are there and how many centers are there for testing?
As of now, we have already uploaded more than 7,000 tests, different types of tests in the portal, and also more than 143 types of proof testing also. So through which not only the normal testing and other things, even proof firing also can be booked under this portal, so that it will enable all the small manufacturers, medium manufacturers, even large manufacturers who don't have any such facilities, they will be able to get help out of this portal.
At the Aero India, apart from the foreign suppliers, we also have Indian companies who are showcasing their products. I have with me Apollo Microsystems. They are into air, water and sky. So starting off first from underwater, what are you manufacturing?
Underwater side, submarine programs like Harian, Taridaman, S2, S4 and all, we have supplied a lot of subsystems, and also whatever the weapons they are using like torpedoes and all, the major electronics, major guidance systems and all we are providing. Torpedo basically important technology, homing technology we are providing. And also we are supplying torpedo decoy systems, we are supplying lot of underwater mines also we are supplying, like for 100 meter depth and more than 300-400 meter depth also we are providing mines. Okay, we are also providing limpet mines also we are supplying. This is the one rocket, anti-sub rocket, it can be fired from a ship.
When we go up above the land, what is your contribution?
Yeah, air defense missile programs also we are working. You must have heard about anti-sat program, the air defense program. I think 7-8 years back we have tested. So for that program also, a complete guidance system, onboard electronics and all we have supplied. We are working on missile programs, we are working on airborne programs, we are working on underwater weapons and also we are working. We are there everywhere. We are there, like all the indigenous programs. You name any indigenous program, missiles can be missiles, submarine program. Submarine use weapon program, submarine launch missile program. Everywhere our contribution is just small or big way.
I'm inside the Advanced Light Helicopter Dhruva. This is the civil version. Aero India, runway to billion opportunities, also provides a stage to forge international alliances to fast-track India's indigenization process in the defense sector.
The global maritime environment. A world of complex challenges. In the realm of maritime security, the sea of data is as vast as the ocean itself, challenging even the most seasoned operators. Operators face an information overload, where critical decisions hinge on sifting through mountains of data. Introducing Doordarshan. Doordarshan changes the game, turning the tide against information overload with its smart, streamlined approach. Utilizing advanced algorithms, Doordarshan identifies critical information, cutting through the noise to highlight potential threats and behaviors of interest. With Doordarshan's insights, navies and security agencies can deploy their costly resources in a more targeted manner, ensuring efficiency and strategic advantage. Doordarshan not only saves precious time by reducing operator workload, but also conserves resources by preventing the unnecessary deployment of ships and aircraft. Empower your operators with the tools to make swift, informed decisions, transforming data overload into actionable intelligence. Doordarshan is our pledge to advance maritime security operations, making them more efficient, responsive, and strategic. Harnessing AI for maritime safety and marching towards safer seas. With Doordarshan, Guardian of the Seas.
Crimson Energy has developed this indigenous system called Doordarshan, which is based on satellite data. It analyzes and undertakes artificial intelligence machine learning algorithms to detect suspicious vessels and illegal activities which is happening.
अच्छा, इसका दायरा कितना है यहाँ पर? अगर आपने जो दिखाया है, कितने हम अपना पूरा कोस्ट लाइन को कवर करता है?
जितना डाटा मिलेगा पूरा संसार को कवर कर सकते हैं हम इसके तौर पर. एंड बेस्ड ऑन द सैटेलाइट डेटा अवेलेबल, आगे जाके बिकॉज इट इज एन इंडिजिनस सिस्टम, we can do improve the system involving RF detection, radar correlation and satellite imagery for our future. And you can do this only if you have an indigenous system, and this is completely indigenous, developed by us in-house. And it is also a very useful tool to communicate with friendly foreign nations in collaboration in maritime security. So it is a very useful tool, and it is the first product of AI/ML for maritime analytical platform.
Is it being used by the Indian Navy, and how can we say that this is indigenously built?
Yeah, the naval trials on this system has already been completed in November 2024, and as per the Ministry of Defence orders, we are going for procurement. Hopefully in a month or two, this system will be inducted by the Indian Navy, and the orders will come for that, and maybe in another 6 months the final induction will happen into the Indian Navy.
Okay, one final question. When we talk about the location and identification, what is the technology? Obviously you are not going to tell us, but does the enemy also have it?
No, see, development of such a system involves getting satellite data about movement of vessels. First of all, you need to know all where the vessels are. This can be detected by many methods. One of them is AIS. You can use radars, you can use RF detection, and finally satellite imagery to check where the vessels are. But this data is not enough. You need to understand the vast amount of data is not humanly possible to correlate each of these. Only an algorithm or artificial intelligence application can understand who is misbehaving. Suppose you have a tanker and it is not behaving like a tanker. There are vessels of enemies which are doing survey, where are illegal activities, drug trafficking, all this is happening. The patterns is recognized, and you teach the computer to learn it, and they automatically create alert systems for you. That is what Doordarshan does, and therefore it is a pretty important system, I think, for the future of our country.
From the global networking opportunities to the spectacular aerial displays, the largest aviation show in Asia has a lot to offer. Hope you like this program. Keep watching GT India.